Peace. Tonight I want to talk about Masonry. Is it beneficial to black people? Is it evil? Brothers and sisters, everything that you are told to stay away from in this society, you need to investigate. And everything that you are welcome to, you need to stay the hell away from it. You hear me? Everything. You are living in a world of illusion. See? So the enemy has invested millions upon millions of dollars into the smear campaigns. See? To keep you away from doors of enlightenment. See? This is why, and I'm going to start here and I'm going to get right back into Masonry. But this is why you are encouraged to stay away from Farrakhan. Yet the Nation of Islam, and this is a provable fact, it's not even far-fetched, has done more for the black nation than any religion or organization ever erected in the United States of America. That is an absolute fact. No one can argue that. Nobody. Nobody. So why in the hell would you want to stay away from that? See? Your enemy is clever, man. They're very clever. They know if you come through certain doors, they have lost their control over you. And one of those doors is Masonry. Now, we didn't call it Masonry at the start. One of the names that we used before being brought over here in the hopes of slave boats was the craft. And it's something that dates back thousands of years. There's evidence of the craft on the walls of the pyramids. You can find it in the Bible. If you ask me for it, I would post some of those verses. You can find it also in the Holy Quran. And what it was a system of passing on information in a filtering sort of way, where you raise a brother or sister according to degrees. See? But in between those degrees and raising to the next degree, you allow a period of understanding. You know, where they may not fully grasp the understanding, but they have somewhat of an understanding of what's being taught at that degree before they're raised to the next degree. This is to keep them from losing their damn mind. Because when you really come into the full knowledge of exactly who you are, and you look at the condition that we in, you will lose your damn mind, man. This is why black men who have knowledge of self, sometimes come across to you, black people who are still plugged in to what the slave master and his children gave you and you refusing to let go of. You understand me? We come across as crazy to you. We frighten the hell out you. And I warn you, when you wake up, you'll understand why. You know, you'll understand why. But so it's a system of informing, giving information, degree by degree, but allowing a period of understanding before raising that individual to the next degree. That's basically all that it is. That's basically all that it is. It's nothing spooky. It's nothing evil about it. Now, just like anything else, though, like anything else, in the wrong hands, yeah, absolutely. It can do just as much harm as good. See, just as much harm as good. But that's the same thing for Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Egyptology, anything you can subscribe to. It's the same thing. You know, your intentions. You know, what are your intentions by that particular thing? You know, what are you planning to do with it? Now, I do not encourage any of you to run behind this blue lodge. These are your black Masons, your Prince Hall Masons. I'm not knocking them. I'm not banging on them. You understand me? But they are taking information that they didn't go get themselves. But white Masons, after robbing it of its true value, passed down to them to pacify them because they wanted to know. You know how black people are. You know, we not happy until we live in a white man's neighborhood. We not happy until we lay beside the white man's woman. This is just how we are. It's a big controversy going on now about these damn Oscars. We want an Oscar. We want the white man to recognize us. You hear me? We're sick people. We're in bad shape. You know, so this how this is how it was back when at the origin of the Prince Hall Masons. These were black people, recently freed. They was not satisfied with their freedom status. They wanted more. See? They thought as they became Masons that they would be treated finally as a brother of the white man. And it has not happened. But to pacify them, they were given degrees. There's some benefit in the degrees. But you're not going to raise your people with those degrees. You're not going to fix your community with those degrees. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. The only degrees that would absolutely stand the black man up completely is the 120 degrees that you find in the Department of Supreme Wisdom, issued by Master for the Art Muhammad, the one who raised the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and stood him on his square. This is why in the Nation of Islam, for you Nation of Islam brothers and sisters who be banging on Masonry and don't know what you banging on, you're learning all this YouTube science.